Compensation Systems. Anthony Payne. Emerging Trends in Human Resource Management. Introduction. Employee compensation is the result of a job well done. To reach this finish line, an employee must consider taking the job and qualify for the job and the payment. Employees must get to that stage of being educated to the degree they prepare for the position. Then they need to have a particular skill set, like people skills, office or business culture awareness, and skills about the role they seek. They must also be trainable and willing to go beyond the initiative to learn more than is required upon entering the company's workforce. An employee armed with all of the above skills and attitudes, the new human capital, is just starting the journey of climbing the corporate ladder. With competition in nearly every sector of business, employee compensation consideration is a must to be competitive. Competition is local and national, and companies compete globally due to technological advancements. Suppose the company operates outside the country of origin, and the new employees get through the interviews, hiring, and training process. In that case, the employee grows within the company. Then they may be considered for a position with the company in another country. At this point, a new set of issues arise. These issues are language, culture, international understanding of currency, politics, living conditions, types of food for the proper diet, and getting along in a working environment with people and behaviors different from one's country. To succeed in this new environment, one must be willing to conform to the local customs and behavior. For example, suppose a manager relocated overseas to an area where it is a sensitive matter when reprimanding a subordinate in the workplace. In that case, the manager must know that saving face is essential to get along with company employees and the country's culture. So, when correcting the employee, a different approach must be implemented, not directly confronting someone in the same manner used at home. A gentler approach may be required in one country, whereas a firmer method may be necessary in another part of the world. The New World managers or staff may have to adapt to different currencies and compensation systems when working in other countries. An example is the insurance industry. While some countries pay employees a basic salary for a day's work, Bangladesh uses the pay-per-performance system. They figured that with better work conditions, training, and supervision, employees were less likely to leave the company and seek work elsewhere. Other countries may not have the same labor issues or unions to support and protect employees and their rights regarding treatment, labor disputes, wages, and hours required. Not all countries have discrimination laws like the United States. Some countries are blunt when it comes to hiring practices. If they want a specific type of person for the job, they will let applicants know without hesitation or consideration of one's feelings. If there is a dispute in the workplace, the owner has the final say on the outcome, instead of having a union intervene in the conflict. Unions are more prevalent in the United States than in other countries. Another area of concern is the jealousy factor. Americans mainly may be the target because of the difference in pay grades when working in other countries. Jealousy could come in the form of inter-office bias, price changes in local marketplaces, because foreigners stand out amongst the local population and are perceived as wealthy, or having to pay off local officials when checkpoints are to check a foreigner's passport for validity.